Pinellas County is in Florida. It's kind of near Tampa, Gulf Coast, and they were recently hit pretty hard with Hurricane Ian. People are going through a hard time. Lots of property damage. Some people lost their lives, and the whole place is just a mess. But the community is pulling together, and they're trying to help where they can. But there are always a few bad apples, or just bad people, looking to take advantage of other people going through the worst time of their lives. They're just straight predators, pure evil. Evil comes in all shapes and sizes, but evil is evil. A trio of teenagers stole a Maserati and took it for a joyride and crashed. One did not survive the crash, and another is in critical condition. At the time of this article, he has very grim chances. He's still listed as critical condition. I'm not going to mention their names. They were just kids, but I'll link to the original article below and you can read it if you want. These kids, even at 15 years old, were already known to local police. Apparently, they had been stopped in September for walking through a residential neighborhood during early morning hours, looking a little suspicious. And this is exactly what they were doing this time. They were going from car to car, checking for unlocked vehicles. One of them was using his shirt to obscure fingerprints from the door handles. Then they found the unlocked Maserati, and for some unknown reason, the keys were in it. So, of course, they stole it. A Maserati is a lot of car to handle, especially if you don't have a driver's license and it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you're running from the cops and you didn't turn on the headlights. So once they got up to about 80 miles an hour, they hit a curb, lost control, and crashed into a building. This is very sad. I mean, they crashed a beautiful car. But these guys were heading down the wrong path. That's not my opinion. That's coming directly from the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office. Now, do you remember as a kid your parents telling you not to lie, cheat, steal? Of course. Everyone was told how to be a decent human being. Well, somewhere along the line, people just stopped teaching those lessons. I think parents in some communities just gave up. These 3 kids, who were not related, were all out at 3 o'clock in the morning. And no parents even noticed they were gone. This wasn't even the first time. At what point did we go from kids respecting their parents to parents being afraid of their kids? I mean, you don't want to upset little Junior. He might be sad. Now, the article does state that one of the parents was trying to correct his behavior. And that is at least recognizing the problem and trying to fix it. But this goes deep. This should have been handled when the kid was 3, not 13. You teach not to steal by example and with constant moral signals. No kid just wakes up out of the blue and decides to steal a car. I don't have all the answers, but kids need to learn hard lessons early and often. Sometimes you need to get your feelings hurt so you don't get a little older and steal a car and drive into a building and kill your friends.
The driver of the car lost control of the car, and again, that was Keandrick Lang. And again, these are young kids. They're inexperienced drivers, no driver's licenses, driving at 3:30 in the morning, 80 miles an hour, and the car starts fishtailing all over the road. He had no control over the car at that point. The car runs up over the curb, runs across the sign of the business behind me. The car flips.
I don't know how we get past this. You can't fix a culture that doesn't recognize it's wrong. Now, if you have any opinions about this, let me know. There's a huge comment section just waiting for you. Also, hit that subscribe button. You may have noticed I've been in the online gulag for about a week, so I need the help. Thanks.